What is up, podcasting peeps? My name's Patrick. You're listening to the 228 podcast. Man, I had an experience this week so far, and you know, it's been a good experience, bad experience, take it what you will, but kind of an eye-opening situation. So this week, what I was doing, it's not like this is a bi-weekly thing. I just try to put out as much as I can with my experience. So anyway, excuse me. I listened to Jimbo Balaam's The Auto Detailing Podcast. And what he's doing right now is repurposing content from his old episodes or previous episodes. And it was podcast 283. And it was a kid who was still in college. I call him a kid because, hell, I'm 41. So if he's in college, he's 18, 19 years old or something like that. And Jimbo was interviewing him. And he had a particular strategy that I was kind of interested in doing. So what he did was he just called up a whole bunch of companies that had product lines, detailing products. And he eventually hit pay dirt with Adams Polishes. But what he did was he just said, hey, you know, I'm a college kid. I've been doing this business for however long it was. And, you know, could you point me in the right direction or help me get started with this detailing? I've been detailing for, 3 years. I think he was a freshman in high school when he started detailing. But, you know, I would like to learn, and I would like to maybe be interested in starting to use your products, you know, pretty regularly. And that was a really cool idea. And I was thinking that because of what I see in the community, how I see the interactions, I see the promotional stuff, I see you know, just people learning and like things like SEMA, people going out and learning. And I thought the product community would be just as helpful and just as, you know, giving. I wouldn't say giving. I would just say, you know, more being able to share more love with the people that are purchasing their products. And maybe looking out for ways to better or expand their products and whatnot. So I took the idea and I wrote down about, 12 or 13 different product companies that I thought would align with what I am trying to do. So what I did was I wrote down all the companies, then I kind of crafted an email to try to not seem so generic, but at the same time offer a little value. So in the email, I said, hey, you know, I introduced myself and my company, 228 LLC. We're in the early stages of building a detail shop, and we were wondering if you would provide us with maybe some samples or some of the promotional stuff that you have. In return, now I wasn't just trying to get stuff. I'm going to do work with these. I'm going to review these products. I'm going to see how they work. All of my findings I was going to post to the website, 228.com. Link will be in the description. Post stuff on my Facebook page, which if you're not following the page, please do. It's 228. And actually do the real-time documentation on Instagram, because Instagram is pretty good for that. And those links will be in the description as well. So there was not a time where I thought I was getting free products, because I was going to do the work and take the time to give out information to other people that may like the line. And if I liked the line and how they worked with me, I was pretty much going to stick with that line. Just because, I mean, it would make sense. Hey, if you're going to work with me, I'm going to work with you. And we're going to grow a business together. We're going to build a relationship together. So that was kind of my thinking. I was going to get these products, put in the time and effort, review them, do a podcast on them, write a write-up on them, post some stuff about them. And that was kind of my payment for them helping me out. And in return, actually maybe even have a long-term customer for their products. So I'm going to get into these results after this message. All right. So out of the 12 or so, actually it's probably 11 because I took some of them off. I've already heard back from 3 of them. Now, I'm gonna keep the names out of it, but actually 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've heard back from 4 out of the 10 or 11 that I use. So I'm still waiting to hear back from the rest of the companies. So the one that actually is really done a great job with customer service and helping me out, and we've been talking, I think, since either October or November, since I started wanting to do this, is Hydrosilix. These guys, I've heard mixed, more good than bad from them, and knowing who I know with the company, they've really, really been good to me. So I'll be doing a review of their products. It should be shipped within a week, so you'll hear some good stuff from them. I'm gonna tell you what, as far as for like customer service and working with you, and just to me, that's the whole package. You have a good product, you have great customer service, you stay in touch with people that are important. I mean, I can't speak enough about what they do. Now, moving forward, will I be a customer of theirs? Yes. I have their products on my website. They're helping me out. Let me be a brand ambassador for them. So, excellent. So be on the lookout for that. Another company that has some good products that's out there, G Technique. I wasn't gonna put names out there, but yeah, I did that. Oh well, it's my podcast. Screw it. So I'm not trying to knock anybody down or anything, but I mean, I want the truth to come out. So G Technique, I was talking to them. I was trying to see what their criteria was to be an authorized dealer of their products. Then the sales rep that I was working with, I hit him with the email, and he said, well, look, no problem. We're not able to give out samples or promotional things to you, but if you tap the link, make a profile, I can get you a deep discount on the products, which is fine. I think eventually, as we cross thresholds and figuring out what products to use and what I'm going to need, that relationship is going to be a good one to have. The next one I hit with the email is IGL. So this is kind of where I start getting the pushback, I would say, not really pushback, but it's very important. Excuse me, Miles. It's very important not to be high on your own supply in my thinking process. So I got the email back from IGO. Hey, you know what? Because of our products speak for ourselves, and our high quality, we don't give away free stuff. Which I'm not looking for free stuff. I'm looking to do work with your company. So I was like, all right, cool. She said, well, the email wrote, but if you're interested in becoming an IGO rep, fill out this information and send it back, and we'll review it and everything, and set you up as an authorized dealer. That's cool. But the touch about, our products are high quality and we don't give that stuff away. All right, hey, no problem. I'm not knocking your quality. I'm not doing that. I'm interested in building a relationship with a product company, and maybe further down the line, representing them as a company, and being that, being a distributor or being somebody that's going to use your products for work with. I mean, I'm good with that. So we come to the one that really, really, really surprised the hell out of me. And I might have caught this person on the wrong day. But I sent the email out to CarPro. Now, I got a response back that I was not expecting. Basically what the email said, and God, I shouldn't have probably, put this out there, but oh well, it's CarPro, and you ought to do your due diligence when you're dealing with these companies. Anyway, I get an email back, and I'm not going to name any names, but the email effectively said, we do not give away our products for free. If companies send out products for free, it's usually half the strength or watered down or diluted or whatever, and it's not the product that you get, so you get crappy results from the product. And that's not us. We are a very high quality product, and our reputation speaks for themselves, and we just don't do that. Now, I responded to this email because this was something that burnt my back, because I'm not trying to get I wasn't trying to get free samples or something free. I was trying to actually do work and review your product and get it out and my findings and build this long-term relationship. And I mean, I was very, very, very surprised. And this might not be from CarPro, but this is the dealer from CarPro. And this is what I got in return. So, you're not Apple, you're not Coca-Cola, you're not Nike, you're not any big name brand that I would know about as a person if I wasn't interested in detailing. So obviously your products are not the shit that you think they are. All right, let me put it to you that way. I'm gonna just put it to you straight up. If I contact you and okay, you may not give away, you might not send out the sample packs, and they might be for promotional things only. Maybe we can work something out. You can get a discount, or register to be a dealer or authorized dealer of the product. I am great with that. I am grateful for that. At least you came back and said something to me. But don't sit there and tell me that your fucking products are the shit that killed Elvis. That if we send it out, it's a low quality. Companies that send you free products are low quality and watered down and distilled and whatnot. The wording is not a cheap bottle of water with silicone mixed in. I don't give a shit about that. You know what? You want to work with me? Work with me. But if you think your fucking products are absolutely the shit, motherfucker, you are not Coca-Cola. You are not Pepsi. Pepsi did a halftime show with the Super Bowl that sucked. All right? The only reason why I emailed you is because I am interested in detailing and a professional detailing service. And the only reason why I knew you was because I'm doing this. But if I ask my wife who the hell CarPro is, guess what? She don't know. She don't give a damn. She never heard of your fucking ass. So don't ever get high on your own supply, because this is what I'm talking about. So I got met with some very eye-opening experiences. And if you are a product company listening to this, you need to really look at your customer service and really look and be humble. You can think that your products are the best in the world, but are they? Are they Coke? How do they compare to the big brands that people know? Unless you're in this space, the detailing space, nobody knows, has no idea. So it would behoove you to respect people's time, respect people's effort, people that want to work with you and use your products, and maybe be associated with you, because those are the people that are going to make you the money. If it's not for the people, you don't make any money. And if somebody that is starting a business and starting to get a grasp on how detailing works, and you slap them in the mouth, well, let's just pretty much say that that car company is not on my list of people to work with. Okay. I would advise anybody that is working with a singular product or people to really look at the information. Maybe do an anonymous secret shopper kind of deal, because what I experienced was definitely a no-no as far as I'm concerned in customer service. Now, I will say this, that I did get an apology from that rep. He did admit that he was hasty about emailing those comments, and that he appreciated the feedback or the inquiry into their products, which is probably what he should have done beforehand. And even with the other product, our products are proven in the market to be very high quality. Installers love them. It just that to me just doesn't ring. That doesn't. It just doesn't drive. So just be careful of who you're working with, what products you're using, because they may not give a damn about you. At least I can say without a doubt, the people at Hydrosilex have absolutely taken care of me, even though we just done business now. Anything I can do for those guys, I'm doing, so it's kind of a two-way street. So out of 11, I've got 4 responses, two pretty positive ones, maybe something to work with. I still have about 6 or 7 more to go. And there you go. Hopefully by week's end, I'll have the results from the other couple of companies that I'm looking at. And what I'll do is I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. All right. Thank you for listening, guys. Goodbye. Hey, podcast listener. Thank you for your time and listening to this podcast episode. Please leave a review on whatever platform that you listen to this podcast on. The feedback will greatly help us develop a better podcast. Also, visit the website, 228.com. That's TWOTWENTY, the number 8.com. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.